Hey, this is Andrew Jones. You watch On Deck with Tyler.
Hey guys, Mike Fullnever's here. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Hi, this is Phil Necro. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
This is Walk the Banks. I'm on deck. Tyler Redmond.
Welcome into On Deck. I'm Tyler Redmond. As always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date with everything going on in Braves country. Speaking of the Braves, I hope you didn't go to bed last night. If you did, I'm not mad at you, but you sure missed a good game. The starting pitching on both sides was a bit underwhelming. Touki Toussaint only made it through 3 innings. He would give up 2 hits, 4 earned runs, got 4 strikeouts, but the walks killed him. He had 6 total free bases given up. Anibal Sanchez for the Nats did slightly better than Touki. He would go 5 innings pitched, and he gave up more hits than Touki with 7, but managed to keep those runners stranded on the base paths. He would give up 3 earned runs after getting a strikeout and 3 walks. So you got to think if Touki can limit the walks, he can also limit the damage. But let's get into the full recap for you. In the top of the 2nd inning with 1 out and a runner on, Luis Garcia would homer, scoring 2 runs. And an interesting note here, he is now the first player born in the 2000s to hit a Major League home run. And that monumental homer for him would put 2 runs on the board for the Nationals. Kieboom would be unable to follow that. He would strike out looking. But the Nats would strike again before the inning ended. Eric Thames would homer to center field. That solo shot gave the Nats an early lead, 3-0. But the Braves would put up some offense early, which is a good thing to see. Ozuna would lead off in the bottom of the 2nd. Then Nick Markakis would double to right, scoring Ozuna. Not only did that fire up the offense last night, it added something to the record books. Nick Markakis is only 1 double behind Babe Ruth. I saw this tweet before yesterday's game, and yes, I did indeed fact check it. This one is from Derek. Nick Markakis just tied Andre Dawson for 61st in career doubles. Of the 60 players ahead of him on that list, 22 are not in the Hall of Fame. 3 are still active, 4 have not been retired long enough to make the ballot, and 4 have been held out due to PEDs and gambling. Now, that's pretty good company, right? That might start a few conversations in the comment section about whether or not Nick Markakis is Hall of Fame worthy. Here at On Deck, he's got our vote, as long as, pending continued success over the next few years. But we got to get back to the recap. So after Markakis doubled in Ozuna for the first run for the Braves, Camargo would ground out, but he would move Markakis to 3rd. And Austin Riley would come up big and center to center field, bringing Cakes home, 3-2 Nationals. Now the Nats would continue to beat up on Touki, but he was really doing it to himself, it felt like. He led off the inning by hitting Trey Turner, who was still 2nd. Then he walked Adam Eaton, and with runners on 1st and 2nd, Soto grounded out to a fielder's choice, but they'd only be able to get Eaton out at 2nd. Runners on 1st and 3rd, another walk to Cabrera would load the bases, and this is where walks can kill you. Bases loaded with Kurt Suzuki at the plate, what a dangerous spot to be in. He would only walk in a run, luckily. That would make it 4-2 Nationals, and luckily the damage was minimal as Garcia would line out into a double play to end the inning. The offenses were just firing off on all cylinders last night. The bottom of the 3rd, the Braves would respond with 3 consecutive singles. First it was Dansby, then it was Freeman, then Travis d'Arnaud would single scoring Dansby, 4-3 Nationals. The Braves slowly creeping up on Washington, but the Nationals would again get separation as Cabrera homered off Grant Dayton to lead off the 5th inning, 5-3 Nationals. And that score would pretty much stay the same until near the end of the game. It was quiet on both sides all the way to the 9th inning. Soto, who had gotten almost a homer twice in this game, he would lead off by homering off of Will Smith. And Will Smith had a few choice words for Soto. If you go back and watch the replay, he had a few choice words for Soto because he took a look at that homer before getting to first. But that would be an insurance run for the Nationals, 6-3 going into the bottom of the 9th. And I said at the beginning of this video that if you went to bed early, you missed a good one. Here's why. Markakis led off the inning. He would be hit by a pitch. So with a runner on 1st, down 3 runs, Adam Duvall would homer to left field. 387-foot homer. That would put 2 runs on the board, making it a game for Atlanta once again. 6-5 Nationals, no outs in the bottom of the 9th. Down 1 run, Camargo would follow that up with a single. Culberson would run for Camargo once he got to 1st. Hechavarria would strike out swinging. Inciarte would come up, and this is where the drama begins. A double play would end the game. Luckily, Ender would just fly out. Not mad at that at all. He had a good at-bat, end of the game. And he didn't hit into a double play. That's what's really important there. It would be none other than Dansby Swanson, though, who would be the hero. He would come up with 2 outs down a run with a runner on in the bottom of the 9th inning, and he smoked one to dead center field, 416 feet. That scored 2 runs, and yep, he walked it off for the Braves last night. That is his first ever career walk-off homer, and it was at home against a division rival. You can't get any bigger than that, and you gotta love it. What a leader Dansby has evolved into this year, moving all around the lineup and just performing better than we've really ever seen him, especially consistently. So really good to see out of him. Final score would be 7-6 Braves, and the Braves are now 14-10. And if you didn't see it yet, the Braves are also in first place alone now. Yep, that's right. The Marlins picked up a loss yesterday while the Braves picked up a win. So let's take a look at the standings real quick. The Braves, like I just said, are in first place with a 14-10 record, 583 winning percentage, and the Marlins are 9-7 with a 563 winning percentage. The Phillies are 8-9 with 471. The Mets are 10-14, 417, and the Nationals are 8-12. So what a day for the Braves. Hopefully they can continue that success tonight when Kyle Wright takes the mound versus the Nationals. And a lot of you guys have been asking what the rotation is going to look like, right? As of right now, it looks like this: Fried, Tookie, Robbie Erlin, Josh Tomlin, and Kyle Wright. Things could change, especially with the trade deadline coming up. We'll have some more on that later today. But we'll see what the Braves can do with this and see if they can go ahead and win the series tonight a little bit earlier than usual. So the game tonight is at 7:10 p.m. It's on Fox Sports Southeast as usual. Make sure you watch it. Last night was full of drama. Hopefully tonight will be too. Hopefully the Braves will come out on top. So to see tomorrow's recap of tonight's game, make sure you like this video, you subscribe to this channel, you hit the bell for notifications so you know right when that drops. And of course, you can follow me on social media, Tyler Redmond at BubblegumJesus on Twitter and Instagram. That's all I got for today. I do have a couple videos coming out later, though, speaking on possible trade deadline theories and who I think the Braves possibly could go get. So that's all I got for today. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications. I'll see you next time on deck.